One is with probably the better looking depth of field, which is FL depth of field or Frischloss depth of field. We're gonna start with this one, and then I'll also show you how to use the native camera lens blur if you do not have this plugin. So first, let's start with Frischloss. So the first thing we need to do is set our depth layer, which is on depth. And I'm gonna increase the radius some more, and you notice that nothing is happening. It's because this is set to source. If you want that to work, you need to pre-compose this and then select it as the depth layer. Otherwise, if we set this to effects and masks and reset our position, we're gonna start to get some nice smooth depth of field. Now I'm cranking up the depth of field so you can see some of the issues and how you might want to fix some of it. So you'll notice that the first thing is we're getting some crazy fringing on the sides here. And for some reason, I always feel like when I come back over to depth buffer and I select invert, and then let's reselect what we want to be in focus, it always seems to clean up that fringing. Some of the reason for that is Frischloss actually likes the white to black depth passes, and that might have something to do with it, but this is one way to fix if you have some of those issues. And this is cranked up too high just as an example, but it's something to think about if you're having some issues. What I also like to do is I like to select the iris. And if we want more of an anamorphic kind of bokeh, I'm just gonna increase these facets a little bit. I'm gonna go to this XY aspect ratio, and I'm gonna kind of get that nice tall bokeh that we get from nice anamorphic lenses. Now in this 3D render, we don't have a lot of hot spots that'll really attribute to this, but I just sort of like how it looks. So to get your depth of field up and running from Blender and After Effects, that's kind of all you need to know in your set. Let's go over to camera lens blur. Properties are basically going to be the same.